stream key and stuff. Well, we're good to go now. This is the first match of our first game of our ATL match with Rice. It's gonna be a good one. Right, Faith, do you want to start the introductions?
Sure. Let's start with our opponents. Spawning down here in the bottom left side of the map, we have. Oh no, wait, it's right. Yeah, bottom right side of the map, we have the Purple Terran Last Surprise playing for Rice.
All right, spawning on the top left, we have the Red Zerg from Team Psionic Aftermath, Jardozer. All right, so ZVT to start us off today. ZVT is what I would like to is the quintessential matchup in StarCraft 2. Always get a lot of action. Yeah, lots of things going on, and it's usually fast paced. So I'm sure we're gonna get a good game today.
Yeah, and especially with players of this caliber, right? Like we have. I don't know much about Last Surprise, but I know Jardozer is like. I think he's closing up on 5,700 MMR right now or something. He's ridiculous. He's been looking super good lately.
ATL is typically reserved for high-level players. A lot of low GMs to even high GMs play in this team league. So definitely a good level for all of us to watch. So nothing really unusual from these two players. 17 hatch from Jardozer and looks like a Reaper Fast expand from Last Surprise, except he's putting his barracks trying to wall off his natural. Now I'm not really sure about the pros and cons of this style. What do you think?
I don't know. I feel like the issues it prevents more issues than it like fixes, you know, because these buildings are going to be really vulnerable to. Let's say he does a Ravager push, right? He's gonna get to nuke add-ons, you know, that kind of shit, like really fast, and like that shit can really mess up your production. Like all of a sudden you only get one Cyclone against a Ravager push, right, instead of the two you're supposed to get, and then it spawns literally on the wrong side and it gets caught. Like these kinds of things happen when you wall like this.
Yeah, well, the plus side, there's an early wall against potential link, but so I guess there are pros and cons. We'll see how this match pans out. Jardozer definitely is aware of what's going on. His overlords right there, that little dome-shaped high ground, has full view of everything.
Yeah, and it's gonna see the factories hopping over to the reactor. Of course, it's nothing major. It's like the most standard thing ever. You always see Hellions in this matchup because they're the only thing that can keep up with Zerglings, you know. So you kind of need something fast. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, a fast armory started by Last Surprise in behind the mineral line of his main. I don't know, these Hellbats. I mean, I think he's potentially going to be able to have 4 Hellbats, before 4:30. So
yeah,
let's see if Jardozer's micro is going to be able to deal with that, because you won't have a Bane nest up in time for it. You won't have Banes or Roaches in time for it. It's going to be Queenling micro that will be able to save you from it. So let's see.
Seems like someone is lagging a little bit. I don't know. Did he lose his Reaper because of that? Oh, that's really unfortunate. Is it me?
Oh, I'm fine. Well.
Yeah, I should be. Oh, no, I should be fine too. Yeah. I don't know.
Right, so Jardozer sending in his second Overlord main of Last Surprise, because he knows. So he's seen the barracks and the factory, but usually there's something that comes up the barracks. So at least that's what he's starting out for. He's going to be able to see the anytime now, and he has to pass. But Hellbats were already morphed way earlier than I thought.
Yeah, he's already losing queens. Like this is already like kind of paid off. Of course, you can probably get more, but like killing a queen is like more than you usually get.
No. This is a heavy investment. You actually want to kill the head. If you don't kill the head, then this is not a good trade for the Terran. And does look like Jardozer is able to clean it out, despite having something roasted there. So I would say all in all, this is a good hold for Jardozer.
Yeah, I guess you know more about this matchup than me. It just feels like usually when you see the push, I guess this was a way earlier push, so that's like the difference, right? He got his armory like before starport. He still has to drop the starport, by the way.
Exactly.
So it's gonna be
yeah.
like triple factory play immediately and stuff.
Yeah, you could see that Last Surprise is actually trying to gun down the hatch, because that's the that's the objective of this build.
Hmm.
So, 2 factories having gone down for Last Surprise. We're gonna have Mech today. Jados's Overlord still lurking about. Obviously, he's well aware of what's going on.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Seeing 2
I
factories.
think he
is
also
just
saw the relatively fast third by Last Surprise. So,
yeah, he did.
yeah, he knows everything that's going on. He probably will, and he's put down his Roach Warren. Just need some safety roaches, and he knows that he'll be able to macro.
Yeah, yeah. It's surprising though that he's staying on such low drone count though. Like, I feel like he could have been at a lot higher. Maybe he felt like that it was because of the Hellbat push, right? He just wanted to make a bunch of links.
Yeah.
Be safe.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So those links that would have otherwise been drones, is the reason. Slightly lower drone. But 55 drones, 6 minutes, 15 seconds into the game. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, of course not. It's just like, yeah, like against mech, you always want so much stuff as a Zerg, right? You want to have like that really crisp 70,
right.
70 drone timing really fast, so that you can, take 5 bases, make a million whatever you want. Like you can make roaches into vipers and whatever.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's the usual, that's the most common response against mech now. That's the Roach, Hydra, Viper into Brood Lords play. I mean, some people play Swarm Host, but I don't think that's Jado's style. I mean, I guess we'll see, won't we?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how I feel about Swarm Host right now. They're like they used to be, the go-to thing against mech, right? You would always open Swarm Host because they were so fast, impossible to catch, and all that. But now people have gotten so
really
good at.
Fast last year.
Yeah. But now people have gotten so good at like the fours in medevacs speeding around, catching them.
You're right, actually. Force Hellbats, are counter to the heavy Swarm Host play, but it actually depends. Like, if you can position your Swarm Host in a way that they don't engage the Hellbats but go for the tanks, it's actually still works. But I think Jado's a good, typically plays Roach Hydra.
Yeah, and that's what's
going down
right
for him as well. Yeah. I mean, typically you usually put down an infestation kit as well early, just because you want that faster hive tech to get the Vipers.
Yeah. It's because of this push too that you want Vipers, right? Because like
no, not this push. This push you don't normally have. It's not normally. We don't normally have time to get Vipers. So right now you just want to have a lot of units. Get a good position. Able to move around.
What are the upgrades when you see? Oh no, he's caught on siege. This is not good for Last Surprise. Yeah, he's gonna lose all his tanks here.
No, those links actually acted as a good buffer for the roaches when they started to make that initial push.
Because you really want the tanks to shoot the roaches, right? Because they do so much more damage to them. Like their versus armor damage is incredible.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Last Surprise actually being really greedy behind this, behind that attack. PC already ready. I don't think he has enough to hold this.
Yeah. I mean, it's really smart by Yardozer. He just sees that he kills a bunch of army, and he immediately moves across the map, knowing that mech units build really slowly, right? That's the biggest downside of mech, is that you don't build 10 tanks.
No, he's got roaches from all over the place. This is actually really looking dire for Last Surprise. Some cute micro with the Hellbats, but that's not gonna save you if you have 2 of them against roaches.
Against like 30 roaches, yeah.
Jado's droned up really nicely behind this as well. He's on 77 drones, 4 bases, all gases taken, and hive tech just started.
Yeah, so he went. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like he went very late in the hive tech, and that might be why he had so many roaches when the push came, right?
Yeah, I think he correctly identified that there'll be a push that's trying to hit him before hive tech, so he actually built a good number of units to ensure he's safe. And looks like that was the right call.
Yeah, it worked out. Sure. Like in hindsight, it looks like it was the perfect thing to do. He just smashes that army, and now he's in a really good position as a 4, soon to be 5 base Zerg against a mech on 2 base. Like, good. And he's even gonna go in here for the fight too.
Well, I mean, if you have a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's.
Well, so
Wow.
GG called by Last Surprise after seeing that army of roaches swarm around.
Yeah.
So the first match is done. I'm gonna get ready for our second match. Guitarkeys is actually in a game.
He is. Right. Yeah, he's streaming, isn't he? Still. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like you were very right on the fact that he needed to do more with that push as well, the Hellbat push, because like usually when you see that tank push that he did there, there's usually like 9 tanks and a couple of libs or whatever. But
Uh-huh.
he was like at 5 tanks, that's not enough to kill that amount of roaches. Like Hellbats are just a buffer.
I
They
do
don't
agree.
kill
I think
roaches.
he rushed it a little,
Yeah.
but I suspect he was playing against Berserk, who had a lot more MMR than him, so probably felt the earlier
Yeah, yeah.
he could do damage earlier, the better it would be for him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see Jardoser being afraid of playing late game against Mech either. Like, that used to be the thing that people were really scared of late game versus Terran, but since the Raven nerf and stuff like that, it's gone a lot better for Zerg.
Yep.
Like, Broodlords no longer have that super like, okay, well I'll just throw 12 Seeker missiles and they all die thing anymore. So it's like, what are you doing as Broods? It's like fours and maybe ghosts without upgrades. Like, it's not amazing for Mech.
Those, I don't know, like I think the map as well. You play on Backwater and style, and you're able to survive till you get a good number of ghosts, along with an entrance position of like force tanks, liberators, ravens, great fortresses everywhere, and with missile turrets. Oh god, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, yeah.
So here you can see the link to the match page. You have the link to the match. Send it to you. Discord maybe. We can talk about the next match. It will actually be another ZVT on Violet Square.
Nice. All right, so it's gonna be Cuddle Bear against Guitar Cheese. So Guitar Cheese is signed up as Zerg, is he? Not random.
He is. He's
Hmm.
he can play at a good level with all three races.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I thought so too. Like, I was surprised when he was playing random in his on a stream. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I thought
He
he was a
has,
Zerg player.
when he plays on stream, it's more for fun.
Yeah. All right, so it's gonna be another CBT on what was the map? Oh, Neon. Oh shit. Yeah. So this is gonna be probably gonna be a long game then, because that map
Oh
breaking
yeah.
Terran
I
on that
mean,
map is really hard.
yeah, it is. Archie's is
I think your mic, you need to fix your, what's it called? Like, you keep tuning in and out.
Do I?
Yeah, it's better now. I think you moved a little bit closer or something. Right.
Okay. Yeah, I did.
Cool.
Okay, you can join off my game.
Sure. Well, I haven't gotten an invite, so I can't.
No, you can just join off me. Actually, you can just right click.
Yeah, but I don't
My
have
name
you on
and
my friends list anymore because I had to remove you because of the thing.
oh yeah, but you can see me on clan chat.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Okay, so one guy's missing. It's you.
Oh, it's not saying I
Um,
can. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Thanks.
yeah. So don't forget to unblock me later.
Yeah, no worries. I didn't actually block you. I just removed you from my friends list.
But you had to do something to remove that chat, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
So far, I've just not opened up the chat, so you can't see it.
okay, so
shit! I almost blocked Guitar Cheese trying to block you to remove it. That would have been funny. Alright, there we go. Dangerous past.
Okay. Just waiting for Guitar. Just waiting for Cuddle Bear to say he's ready.
Alright, so let's talk a bit about this map then. So, obviously it's got that really simple, easy to
I
take
don't know.
through.
I hate this map.
You hate this map?
I mean, I'm a Zerg, so come on, like, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
when those pesky Marines hide in those squares, it's impossible to get good trades.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine, yeah. It's not good for Protoss either for the same reason. It screws up your, like, half your army can't fit through the blocks. Like, you know, your Archons can't get through. Your Immortals get, like, they take up the entire thing, so it's really, really rough trying to get through those things.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but the nice thing is that you can very easily get 3 bases, and when you're on 3, it's not hard to get a 4th, not really. Like, for most races, you can kind of just move out. Because 3 base is kind of that, you know, you hit your good army amount is off 3 bases most of the time. So you
Yeah.
can usually get a 4th off that. That's why this map almost always snowballs into late game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like in this map, on this map, with this particular matchup, you typically see Terran being able to enter into the late game and going for the dreaded composition that Zergs are really afraid of. With heavy ghost count, liberators, planetary fortresses. So the
Like
longer,
4 sets of turrets.
yeah, I'm telling you, it's a nightmare to play. Thankfully, I don't play in ATL, so I don't have to play on this map, and I veto it. So I don't really have to complain very much. Okay, so
Yeah, so nothing special from either player at the moment, from what I can see.
no, we haven't done our introduction, have we? But it's fine.
Yeah, well, people know these guys, right?
Yeah.
Cuddle Bear and Guitar Cheese, right? We talked about him before.
Okay. So, on the bottom right, as you guys see, our Zerg player Guitar Cheese going for a standard hatch gas pool.
Yeah, and in the top left, the green Terran from Rise is also what looks to be a normal. Oh no, wait, was this gas first? No, it wasn't. Was it? Kind of looked like it for a second. Because the barracks.
I don't
seemed
think
late.
so, because only 50 gas has been mined, so I don't think so.
All right, never mind. Yeah, just seemed like the barracks was late. Anyway, yeah, so just normal Reaper expand.
Yep.
Normal
that's
openings
right.
from both players.
That's right. Yeah, so if I'm not wrong, Cuddle Bear is a bio player, so that's going to be something that's different from the last game. Guitar Cheese typically likes to play a more traditional Ling Bane Ultra style against bio, skipping the Hydra phase entirely. So typically Zergs actually like to get the Hydras out that will enable them to secure a transition into Hive safely, but Guitar Cheese normally fails quite capable of being able to go straight into Hive. So let's see whether that's what he's going to do today.
Yeah. So I wonder, does he get a lot of queens of that or something to fend up the medevacs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because you
I
need,
think
need something to deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, in ZBT, heavy queen style is the preferred way for a lot of Zerg, just because queens are tanky. They shoot up.
Yeah.
They're really just good defensive units all around. So you can see, Bird Queen already started for Guitar Cheese. Bird Hatch down as well.
Yeah, this was like a 245 expand or something for third base. That was really fast.
Sorry. Hey. I would say the earlier you get it down, the better.
Yeah.
So 1-1-1 opening from Cuddle Bear. That's pretty much the standard build Terrans go for in this matchup. We'll just see whether he follows it up with or follows up those Hellions with a Banshee or Liberator or maybe even a Medivac to drop those Hellions in.
Yeah, it currently looks like a Banshee opening. Yeah, he's even gonna lift the barracks, so that's definitely gonna be a Banshee.
I mean, sometimes you lift the barracks.
Yeah, it could be a bit.
Sometimes they still get a Viking to clear Overlords first, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There are people that like the fake out is very common.
Oh, he actually put a second starport to the left of his base. So
oh, it's gonna be it's gonna be Mario style Banshee, like Banshee speed.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is a very hard style to play against, just cause Banshees with cloak are already annoying, and them zipping around like with great speed is really a nuisance.
Especially if you don't go Hydras too. Like that's Queens can only do so much.
Oh, I think if GC should be able to scout the second. Oh, the Overlord stopped.
He's stopped.
Otherwise,
he's even on hold position because the thing isn't. That's not good.
I don't think he sees it, does he?
No,
he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Well, I think he knows that a Banshee is coming, just cause the Viking hasn't popped out yet, and
he's researching.
Something was researching on the tech lab, so yeah. Oh, and he's going roaches now. This is definitely not what you want against Banshee play.
That's definitely a lot of roaches too. That looks like is this like a Ravager push or something? Or like why this many roaches already? Or is he just scared of Hellbats? I don't know.
Okay, I know. No, this is. I think he's gonna.
Nidus?
I'm not sure actually because
he has a lair coming into gas.
Because the typical Ling Roach Ravager push that Zergs like to do is off tree gases. At least the ones that I've seen, so I'm not entirely sure. They're actually droning a bit behind us as well, so I think it's just some sort of early pressure to keep Terran at bay. Unbeknownst to him, of course, there are already some Banshees.
There's gonna be 4 Banshees by the time he comes across.
Yeah, he's in for a nasty surprise.
He's gonna lose all these roaches.
Seeing those Banshees.
Yeah, because you can't outrun them, so he's gonna lose them all, pretty much.
Yep. And you have Hellions to look after to take care of the Lings. This is not the start that Guitar Cheese won, but negative. He's I think he might be catching Cuddle Bear off guard a bit, going through the south side of the. Okay, he sees the Banshees now. He knows.
Yeah, he needs to go get in there, like try and kill a bunch of. He needs to buy time because, like, at home he doesn't have anything to deal with these. If they go across the map, they'll kill every drone.
No.
He's doing a good job delaying him, and he's actually doing a decent amount of damage. Like, killed a few SCVs.
He's taking out a lot of the. He's almost taken out all the Hellions and Cyclones actually.
Yeah.
So at least that bought him time. He'll want. Okay, he's put 2 Spore Crawlers in each base, 2 to 3 Spore Crawlers in each base. He has a healthy Queen count. With some good micro and positioning, he could be able to fan off the Banshees, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Although he invested a lot into that push.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's in a good spot for sure. Like you don't want your Ravager Ling push to kill 5 SCVs and then all of them die. He's not in a great spot, but he's not dead by any means, of course.
No, he's not dead for sure.
Yeah, that's a lot of queens. Holy shit.
Nice transfuses going down as well. Oh, Cuddle Bear is actually going mech behind this. I mean, this is what you tend to see following a double starport opener. So
yeah,
those roaches. I mean, the Roach Warren will serve some purpose in fending off Hellions a bit. The Guitar Cheese Svolf actually taken out by those Banshees. This is what I mean by those Banshees being a real nuisance because they can just zip all around the map, picking off hatcheries or units that are unprotected by spores.
Yeah, and this map is really good for this too, because there's lots of like airspace everywhere, and like the bases are relatively far apart too. Like the 4th and the main base, like you have to walk down the ramp all the way over there and stuff. Like it's gonna be really hard for Guitar Cheese to take a 4th now, and Terran is already on 3 bases.
Yeah, but with 6 mutas on the way, at least that is, that is something that will they will be able to fend off the banshees. Obviously with Cuddle Bear having scouted the spire, he's got 2 falls on the way now.
Yeah, and Vikings.
So the
and
most
oh my god, he's going for the hatchery again. He's going for the third base.
Yeah,
Is he gonna get it?
yeah.
No,
Some
this
nice
is
transfusion going
useless.
down. Yeah, he's barely able to save. That would have been game ending in my opinion.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that hatch was to go down.
2 base
Yeah.
Zerg with no, like, he's gonna have no production at that point. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
This is a lot more damage.
He
than I
actually
thought.
sent his mutas
Yeah.
around the map.
Oh no,
Oh,
they're
he
all
must
gonna
have the problem.
die. No. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 12 SCVs though. I was like, okay, but
Then he got.
I got
well,
6,
he's
yeah, I
got
had
12 in
6.
total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, that wasn't great.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, the good
Well-
thing to talk about is that the Cuddlebear does not have a healthy tank count yet, so like a high number of roaches can actually beat this army. Like, that's the sunlight in this very dark situation. I don't know.
Well, I don't know how they're gonna take the banshees out though.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all up to Queens. I
Cuddle Bear
guess.
sending Hellions all over Guitar Cheese bases.
Oh my
taking
god,
down
18 drones.
crippling 19 drones. Ooh.
Yeah, 21 drones. He's now down 15 workers, and against a meching Terran, he's down 30 supply too. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
rough. Roaches with
And-
way less supply.
Yeah, this is looking really rough actually. 51 drones. Not even 4 bases.
He's just not getting 1-1. He's behind on upgrades against the mech player, I think.
Yeah, and I don't think Cuddle Bear is someone who's going to give him room to macro back up. We'll see. I mean, he has a couple of mutas. I don't think 2 mutas are going to be able to buy him the time he needs to macro up and get an army ready for a push that'll be inevitably coming.
Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be like... I don't know how he's gonna hold this push that's gonna come. If he just makes like
Yeah.
4 more tanks, like there's gonna be... It's gonna be enough tanks to just shred the Hydras, and there's 2 4s and like 5 Vikings. That means no amount of mutas really is gonna deal with that. And
Yeah.
then there's all the Banshees. There's enough Banshees to like easily 2-hit Queens.
Yeah, this is looking quite rough. No Overseer with this ragtag bunch of Roach Rider as well.
Oh no, he's gonna lose the hash if there's no Overseer. Oh no, there it is. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, here the
Okay.
push comes. It's gonna be like 8 tanks or something, right?
Yeah.
9 tanks, yeah. 3 of them are at
Oh,
home.
I'm not sure how Guitar Cheese is going to be able to hold this with the small amount of Roach Hydra army he has. Well, some Hydras just popped up, so who knows?
He's gonna need like
I don't like him
sickest
breaking the
survivors.
rocks. He should have been out on the map, trying to take a good position. Because right
Yeah.
now, it's really hard for him to save this fourth.
He's gonna get hemmed in
Yeah.
now and gonna have to like this
The tanks
concave
have
is not
sieged
gonna
up.
be good.
Yeah, Guitar Cheese can't take this fight. He has to let that base go.
Yeah. And the worst thing is like there's air units here. He can just like go siege below the natural and start shelling the natural base of Guitar Cheese too.
Yeah, in my opinion, like hitting those rocks really cost him the game. Just because if those Roach Hydra were actually preventing the siege from happening, buying
Yeah.
time for
Like
your
forcing
units,
siege
you
ups in the
might
middle
have
of the
had a
map and stuff. That could be
Exactly,
so good.
that's exactly what I was talking
Yeah.
about. Because right now, Guitar Cheese can't. It's really hard for him to break this, just because you're not. How are you gonna get a flank here? You have to go down your ramp from the natural, or you have to go all the way around.
Or run
from
through the squares. Like those are your choices. While your third is getting killed
this
by
is exactly
Banshees.
what he did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he actually a Vipers out as well,
Oh,
but
no. It doesn't matter. There's too many tanks.
yeah,
The Banshees are all still
I mean-
alive.
I think this might be it.
That's GG. He lost his third base too to the Banshees. GG.
Yeah,
Yeah, great mech game by Cuddlebear. Really using those cloaked Banshees.
well, the double
Great
star
effect.
pot play was actually a counter to what Guitar Cheese
Yeah,
was
yeah.
planning. So
Really hard blind
Um,
counter.
it was a hard blind counter. Double star pot against roaches. I don't know what more you could have asked for.
Yeah.
Um, Well, that brings us to the end of game 2. Thankfully, we'll at least have 2 more games, just because, you know, we won't have a quick trio with both sides each claiming a win. Now, the third game is the next game is something a lot of people I think is looking forward to. We
Ooh,
have Turkey Dano versus Ravage, a ZVP. We all know what Turkey Dano will likely do.
that
Cannons,
is a
models,
sick match. Yeah.
proxy, shield batteries. Okay.
Yeah, holy shit. We're probably gonna, yeah, we're gonna get to see the trademark Turkey Dano style that everyone on NA is using currently. Used by Turkey Dano himself. It's gonna be great. Probably, you know. That's
Yep.
awesome.
This is on Eastwatch. Well, one thing Ravage has going for him is that Eastwatch is quite a big map. So,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
well, actually, I don't know whether that actually will help him against Turkey Dano. I just like to think that if you want to proxy someone, obviously, the further the distance, the better it is for defending player. But I don't think that's the
Yeah.
case, is it? I don't know.
Well, there is a ramp too. That's like a pretty big deal with this thing, right? That there's a ramp on the natural. I think there is on Eastwatch, right? I'm not wrong. There's the
Uh,
natural is on the high ground in
I don't know.
Eastwatch. I don't remember.
I vetoed this map as well.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played on that map, but I think it is. So that if like having to fight up a ramp is obviously not amazing. Of course, he is probably gonna, the way he likes to play it is first he cannon rushes and then, well, he doesn't really cannon rush. He more like builds cannons near his opponent's base and secures a position with shield batteries and immortal war prism. And abuses that really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a ramp, but like he has a war prism, so it's not such a big deal. Oh shit, I have to do the score again. I keep forgetting that. I do it every time. Yeah, the score is 1-1 right now, guys. Sorry. It is a best of 5 with an ace match to claim the last one. All right. So what else is there to talk about this map? It's really big. It's got some interesting rock things you can do. You can knock down some rocks to close a lot of the attack paths, open up new ones. Uh, that's about it. It's like a pretty standard like 3 base map. And then there's the fourth gets really weird, but I don't think we're gonna have to see 4 or even 3 bases this game. So yeah.
All right, Kabush.
Is that the lead for the enemy team?
Yeah, I mean, each team, um, is allowed to have a lead in the. Okay.
In the lobby, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense, of course. Make sure the rules are adhered to. Because you're the lead for our team, right? That's why
Yep.
you're a lead and a caster this time.
Well, don't get used to it.
Yeah. I know your pain, man. I did the exact thing you're doing now, but I didn't even know I was gonna do it before the game. That was during the Jeterix clan war, if you remember. But whatever. Let's not talk about that right now. Yeah. Anyway, so.
Okay.
All right, spawning in the bottom. Let's make sure I don't get it wrong this time. Left of the map, we have PsiX green Zergs from PsiX, Ravage.
Dude, you're butchering our name.
Yeah, I
It's
am.
Psionic Aftermath. PsiX.
PsiX. I'm saying PsiX because it's simpler. Sorry about that.
Spawning on the top right, representing Rise, is legendary Turkey Dano. Well, we know what's gonna come after this pylon. We like to say standard is as standard does, but it is for Turkey Dano. There's gonna be a forge here, I would say.
Yep.
There it is.
And
Well,
two probes going across the map. Yeah, this is...
Two probes going down there. This is definitely some proxy shenanigans. Ravage actually, you know,
Hatch first.
Ravage definitely knows, what Turkey's gonna do, but he's still opting for the hatch first response. Thinly veiled message to him and say, I don't care what you're gonna do. I don't care, if you're gonna do your proxy shenanigans, I'm still gonna get my hatch first. Because, if someone cannon rushes you, I think 12 pull is a possible response. But maybe not against Turkey Dano style.
Yeah, so, I'm not sure what you'll get done with that, because the links will be out now.
Fortunately, I don't play much against this style.
Yeah.
I don't want to find out if 12 pull actually, would be a counter, but Ravage at least having opted for the spawning pool first, going for a second gas, so he knows he has to put a Roach Warren down.
Yeah, so it's definitely going to be Ravager play coming out.
Yeah, his second Overlord is is on the high ground, just to the top of his natural. It sees the gateway it's seen the gateway and the cannon that's come up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so basically you should know that it's going to be a Cybercore next, and probably a bunch of shield batteries along with a robo, and that's when the fun starts. That's when the immortal, like the creeping cannons with immortal shield battery starts happening.
Yeah. So I've actually seen Scarlet recently play against Turkey Dano. What he did was she was with the first queen that popped out of the natural, she immediately put a creep tumor down, just so it will
to limit the amount of space for cannons. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure whether that's something Ravage is gonna do. I wish I had told him earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you don't remember what you're supposed to do in any given situation until you just see it. I just realized I forgot to tell him to do that. But Ravagers being morphed, so that's gonna be able to keep some cannons at bay. We'll see. This is the exact same build I saw Turkey Dano go against Scarlet.
Yeah, and I think he did this exact thing against a laser as well in the Nation Wars, right? In that famous game where he beat a laser. But everyone's...
I didn't watch the game. I heard of it, and I heard that he won. So,
yeah.
So I don't know. Ravage is gonna have, a lot. He's not gonna have an easy time. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, I think he's doing the right thing though. He's like chipping away at the shield battery energy. That's a pretty big deal, about this. That's why the immortal seems so immortal. It's just shield batteries.
Oh no, losing one Ravager is not good. You really want to keep every.
Oh, he lost a second one
Turkey
too.
Dano.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean Turkey Dano new to target the weak Ravager.
Yeah.
Shaving off units is always something you want to do.
Ooh, really close to losing another one. Yeah, he's honestly, maybe he shouldn't even be injecting and just saving for transfuse. I don't know, because he already see how much larva he has. He doesn't have any money. Spend it.
Yeah. I think one spine crawler would have been good as well.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to that one, because he did start one at one point. I don't know why he's trying to shell down the cannons. They're not the issue right now. He's draining the shield battery energy, but right now he doesn't need the shield battery energy.
No, I actually think, this game might have slipped from him. 2 Immortals, 2 Stalkers, able to retreat, and a third one on the way.
Yeah, he's not going to lose that one either.
Yeah.
And after this one, it's probably going to be a War Prism, and that's when, it's real hard. Yeah, GG. Alright. I gotta say,
Okay.
I'm not super surprised considering that build took out, a laser.
Laser.
It's a really good build. But yeah. Hmm. All right. Well, feel a little bit bad about Ravage getting put up against Turkey Dano. That was probably the worst matchup for him, and the best matchup for Turkey. Getting to play a Zerg is like probably really good for him, I'd imagine. Anyways, so the score is now 2-1 to Rise Esports.
Yep.
And next map is gonna be Neon Violet Score. No wait,
I'm
Acid
just
Plant.
gonna pop to the loo for a second.
All right,
Sleep for a while
absolutely.
there.
Yeah, so next map is gonna be Acid Plant between Kuna Matata and Eon. So it's gonna be a TVC again. There's been 3 TVCs so far, and it's gonna be another one. So this is gonna be the 4th game. So it's up to Kuna here to take to bring us to an ace match, right? Because if Psionic Aftermath lose this game, then we lose the series because it's going to be 3-1 in a best of 5. Yeah, but I think Kuna can do it. Kuna is the best Terran on Sonic Aftermath. I think he's around 54, 5500 MMR right now. It's been looking really good when I watched him. Overall, a really good player, so excited to see him. I don't know too much about Eon or anything, to be honest. So we'll see how they do. How he does against Kuna. Hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so Acid Plant too. That's a fairly standard map for TVC, I think. It's not too strange at all, is it, Sushi? Hmm. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Kuna does. I think he's obviously mostly a bio player, so we're probably gonna see some bio play from Kuna. Sushi, you here? Hmm. Yeah, and then if Kuna wins this game, it's gonna be an ace match on Blackpink, so that'll be interesting to see what players they choose
All
as
right.
well. Hey,
What?
um,
Just make a map.
yeah, mind if you take over for a second while I do the same thing?
I don't know, cause you're streaming.
Yeah, but I'll just
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, good luck.
All right, guys. So just got players in the lobby. Obviously, Faith is not in yet because just popped to the loo, I think. So just wait for him.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, there you are. Okay, so just have to invite you into the lobby and we can go.
All right, awesome. All right. So it's gonna be interesting to see what this Eon guy is gonna do. He's a 5.4k Zerg, so like he's
Yeah, this
definitely
is an even matchup.
yeah, exactly. He's on par with.
I'm
Kuna.
hopeful that Kuna can take the win and bring us to the eighth match. It's always nice, you know, if clan wars go right down the wire.
Yeah, of course.
Unless it's your team that wins. But
Yeah, sometimes that 3-0 is even sweeter, right?
so spawning on the bottom right is finally a Terran from Team Psionic Aftermath. We have Kuna Matata.
Yes, and spawning in the top left side of the map, we have another Zerg, but this time from Rise, Eon. All right, so standard standard opening from both players. Zerg sending out his overlords. Of course, no buildings down yet means no cheeses, pretty much.
Well, you don't know. Obviously, if someone wants to do a Bane bus or a road roll in, it's going to be hedge first.
Yeah.
Kuna's going for the standard TVZ build. We fast expand, it looks like.
Yeah, I mean, it's a go-to in pretty much all matchups for Terran right now. It's a really solid build, gives you scouting, you know, fast expand, really good economy to boost.
Yeah. Eon opting for a 17 pull first before gas. I think there's something, you know, that's a good decision. Proxy Raxes are very much in the meta right now, and obviously
Still
having
no
that
gas,
earlier
though.
pull. Still no gas, yeah. Well, he's actually opting for a very quick third, a 20 third hatch. I don't see this very often in ZBT, to be honest.
Yeah, this used to be a Protoss build, didn't it? I remember playing against
A
this. for a while.
ZBP build,
Yeah,
yeah,
CVP
20
build.
foot hatch.
Yeah.
And even then, it's usually with gas. So this is a very greedy build by Eon here. So Kuna sending out that Reaper, he's gonna be able to scout everything, and I'll say he'll be a bit dismayed to see that, you know, the third is already more than halfway done, if the Reaper indeed hits that way.
Yeah. So what is the reason that most Zergs don't do this? Like, what are the downsides? In your opinion?
Oh well, I don't do this. So, well, I think you always want link speed, you know, to be able to. Actually, to be honest, I don't do this build at all, so I wouldn't really know. But yeah, I don't know. So let's see if Kuna actually knows.
He doesn't actually
a good
know about
response
it
to
yet.
this.
He didn't. He
No,
sent
he
his Reaper
doesn't.
back because he killed 2 links that were going to his base. So I think he just panicked and thought there were 6 links in his base, right? Thought it was an early pool or something. So he just ran back with his Reapers. He doesn't know that his opponent's being super greedy. Like, he's just taking his first gases now, so link speed is gonna be super late.
Yeah. So I don't know, but well, Kuna has a very fast third behind this, so it's not like he's going to be very behind macro-wise.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that is a good response. I don't know whether he actually saw the third. He didn't, did he?
No, he didn't. No,
Like,
I checked. Yeah, so he hasn't seen anything except the natural, so he doesn't know at all. He just did this normally. His plan was to go fast for TC, which isn't uncommon by any means.
No, I think Terrans have been going greedier and greedier these days.
Yeah.
So TVZ on this map, I would say it's a bit, well, the push distance, the distance between the two players is actually not very far. So, if Terran is able to put some pressure early game while macroing behind it, get a good bio tank count up, a lot of Zergs actually do struggle with such parade pushes on this map.
Yeah, on the 4th base, right, through the rock area.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the same thing that some people like. It looks kind of the same way that it does on Eastwatch, where you siege up a few tanks behind some rocks and then drop some marines and do like all this kinds of really annoying stuff. Makes it really hard to get
Yeah.
to the tanks.
That's right. So early Roach Warren, well, you didn't see the time was put down, but Roaches are streaming out now. So Roaches out, Eon. Definitely something Hellions don't want to tangle with. So
Yeah.
he's actually sending the Roaches across the map. So this is going to be something that Guitar Cheese tried to do earlier, except he's fortunate enough not to be playing against a double Starport play.
Yeah, and this isn't as much of an investment. I think Guitar Cheese made like.
Well, he has one tank on the way. He has
20
one tank
lanes.
sieged up and another tank on the way. So I think he is able to hold.
Yeah.
So
He's even killing some roaches. Lost a Hellion. But...
yeah.
Oh, he's actually gonna
So,
morph Ravagers and everything.
Not the
Alright.
perfect counter to Roaches as Banshees are, but tanks will do. Oh, I don't know though. This is a lot of Ravagers. Oh, and that tank
I don't
is
think
just
is 3 enough. Oh, it is enough to kill a tank. All right.
3 is enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this went from, you know.
Yep. No. What
got real.
was good here is that the Viking, I think, cleared up the Overlord that would have been able to give
High ground vision.
Eon high ground vision of that tank. So now,
I don't know about pushing down here though. I guess maybe he feels he has to. Oh, there's a counter push on the enemy. Yo, he's killing 12 drones. No, wait, those are 12 SCVs.
Yeah, he sent the
killing a
Hellions
couple
across the
drones.
map. I mean, they were pretty much useless against the Roaches, so
Good
that
call,
was a
by
good.
Kuno.
That was good call. So
He's still quite far behind the workers, though. He needs more kills with these. He's getting it.
I don't
slowly.
know. A Terran with 3 orbitals, that's not too bad.
It's true. Yeah, it's a lot of mutes. Yeah. So in the end, it was 12 workers killed for. I almost called him Guitar Cheese. Eon, and 11 for Kuna. So it wasn't too bad at all.
So we're gonna have Bio in the final ZBT matchup of today.
Possibly, yeah. Possibly the last one. You know,
Yeah.
might resurrect.
Well, I don't know.
Kuna.
Well, if anything, I would say that Bio. I think Bio is the preferred. You know, I mean, a Bio player wouldn't be so wary of facing a big Roach army. It's just Bio does not scale as. I mean, Roaches do not scale as well as Bio. You know, when you have all the upgrades come through, Steam, combat shields, you know, +1 upgrades. Bio really just scales well, you know, in large numbers, and the DPS that they dish out is really crazy.
Yeah, especially with tank support, right? Like tanks are really the thing that, you know, make roaches pretty much unplayable later on in the game. Like once there's 4 to 5 tanks, like roaches start melting when the bio is like in front tanking the roach shots and all that. It's
Yeah, that's true. So Eon,
oh, a draw's coming in here though. In the main of Eon, it's going right for the drone line. Kill the
and
queen
the
already.
Viking having landed as well for good measure. This is good damage done by good Matata.
Oh no, he's not focus firing the medevacs though. That could have been bad, but ended up being quite good for Tuna. Instead, he picked up a lot of Hydras. He is gonna lose this entire force, but that was a lot of drones.
Because he knew that, you know, it wasn't going to get out anyway. So 15 drones down, bringing the worker count pretty much even, but you know, against a Terran with 3 orbitals, that's not a position any Zerg wants to be in.
Yeah. Yeah, so this got all of a sudden it got really good for Kuna, right? Because this next timing is going to be really scary too, because he's going to have 2-2 before the Zerg hits 2-2 ranged upgrades. Once it's ranged upgrades as well, so like, you know, what does that mean? That seems kind of strange that he's going this heavy on ranged upgrades. Like he's going to get a lot of roaches here, or what's the plan?
He's got a Hydra Den down, so he's going for Hydra.
Yeah.
Not a lot of Zergs use this composition against Bio, but it seems like this is something Eon wants to do.
Yeah, but there's a really big lack of splash damage in this comp, right? And you know, Bio is notoriously weak against splash damage, so you know, not having any Banelings or any upgrades for Banelings at least. I don't even know if he has a Baneling nest. I don't think he does. So like,
well, I mean,
really
Bane
risky.
Hydra is the go-to strategy against Bio. So
yeah.
I mean, the pros to it, it must be for good reason, right? But I don't know. I mean, no matter what strategy you opt for, execution plays a big part in
Yeah.
how well that strategy goes as well. So, this may be something that Eon does all the time against Bio, so he may be really good at it. Let's see.
Yeah. I don't know. Just watching this as a, slightly biased
Ooh.
caster. Oh shit! Really nice Hydra
Really
flank
nice
there.
pickup by Kuna that was really careful. Didn't overstay his welcome.
Yeah, that could have been
Had a
so
couple
bad.
of creep tumors and just got the hell out of there.
Oh, there's another drop going to main again. Yeah, Kuna is
I mean,
everywhere.
if one thing, this is what I don't like, about Roach play. They're just too vulnerable to drops. It takes forever for Roach Hydras, for Roaches, to get anywhere.
Yeah, he's just being run around the map right now. He's just chasing Kuna's tail, who's still doing damage.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Well, I don't know. He's got a Kevin down.
Oh, he does? He's at Hive. I didn't see that. Okay, so
He does have Hive, so this is actually still rough for Kuna. Well, he's trying to do what he can.
Good news is there's no upgrades for the ultras, right? There's just armor upgrades, no melee ones.
Yeah, but armor is the most important upgrade for.
Yeah.
He hasn't started kindness plating yet, though. He's a bit gassed off, having stayed on for
another
bases,
big drop on the
having taken
4th base.
Ooh.
Killed another 13 drones. He's killing a lot of drones, but he's not, he's losing a lot of army for it as well. You gotta keep that in mind. Like, he keeps losing the drops. Oh shit, the drop is doing even more damage on the. What is this? The 4th base, 5th base, 4th base? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like the drone kills
Yeah,
are
I don't
piling
know.
up, but his army is not getting better. He's still making marine tank, which is not optimal against ultras.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't started kindness plating. I don't think any one ultra is on the way. I would say Kuna is on a timer right now. He needs to go on with a big push, which he is doing now, and he needs to do some damage right now.
Yeah. That said, this move out is really scary. Like, this is a lot of. How many tanks is this? It's 9 tanks, 44 marines, and there's only 1 ultralisk right now. There are 2 vipers.
Yep.
Vipers are really good against tanks, but I mean 10 tanks. How do you can't blinding cloud all that?
Well, it depends if they're clumped or sieged up well. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to see. Okay, those hydras will forfeit. Okay.
So he's gonna at least get the 5th base. There's a good flank coming in though. I hope Kuna sees this. Yeah, he does. Well, it looks like he's just gonna give up on these tanks and just go straight into the main.
Yep. Ooh, I don't know.
Alright, there's the siege up. Oh, the beautiful blinding cloud. Is it gonna be enough though, is the question. I think it is.
It's definitely enough.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, no matter what style you play, if your execution is good,
Yeah. That was a beautiful
make it
blinding
work.
cloud, holy shit. I don't know, I feel like if it wasn't for that, like if Kuna had his tanks split up, he would have won that fight, I think.
Yeah.
But
Doom drop going in.
it's only
Well,
like 9
I say
marines.
Doom drop, but it's only two. It's only 2 drop ships that have any units.
Yeah. Getting some Hydra kills, always nice. But this counterattack's gonna be really lethal. Oh my god, Kuna hasn't sieged his tanks. No, Kuna!
No, I think.
Oh, he gets the Vipers,
Oh.
but doesn't matter. There's so much here.
Yeah, I think this might be it actually.
There is a tank behind the wall here.
One tank against
The second one.
so many
comes
Roach
right now.
Hydra.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, this is looking rough.
Yeah, no, I don't see.
He is doing damage at the same time, but I mean, he has to clean this up somehow. Yeah, I really think like Kuna needed to transition a lot earlier to something like Liberators and, well,
I
needed
I
Marauders.
don't know
I
actually.
think.
Again,
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know against Roach Hydra Viper.
GG.
Okay, so GG is called. Kuna realizes he's taken too much damage.
Yeah. Alright, really good game by Eon. He really proved me wrong, at least. I really didn't think that he was gonna be able to take on that huge army from Kuna, but Yeah, just took a really, really, really good fight with an amazing binding cloud. And let's not forget, he also killed like 2 tanks before the fight because they were split off from the army. So like that was pretty much the dream fight for the Zerg player.
Yep, that's right. Well, I guess we won't be going to our ace match after all. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in. It was a nice series, nonetheless.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It was fun watching these, you know, titans clash because these. I don't know. I always enjoy watching players that are just way better than me play. It's really really fun to see how far you can take the game and stuff. Because like
Yeah,
even
that's
though
right.
Kuna lost that game, he was just everywhere with the medevacs, right? And Eon was still holding on, not taking critical damage. Like really good play from both players.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, I guess that does it for the coverage of the ATL match tonight.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time. ATL just started, which is our way.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, Faye. Thanks for casting and streaming.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, man. All right.
All right,
Thanks everyone for
see you
watching.
guys later.